So tonight we also got a fight between Jaime Munguia and Sergiy Derevyanchenko, which should be a barn burner, pretty much. But I have a question, and I know a lot of people will probably asking the same thing, man. When is Jaime Munguia going to actually fight somebody of any real notoriety, man? This is a prediction, so I'm not gonna really get too much into that. Just gonna give my prediction on this fight, man, and how I think it's gonna go. Um, to be honest, Derevyanchenko is a solid opponent for Jaime Munguia. He's always a game dog. This could be one of these fights where we expect it to go one way, and then a surprise happens because Sergey Derevyanchenko, he put on a good show against Jamal Charlo. So we'll see how this happens. This is how this goes. This is a fight at 168 pounds. All right. So Jaime Munguia, he was a champ down at 154. I always was under the impression that Jaime Munguia was running from Jamal Charlo, but some people's opinion may differ. Now he's at 168, and he hasn't really fought anybody of notoriety. He's only 26 years old, and a lot of people think he's a great fighter, but great against like really who, I guess. And we're waiting for that who. We are waiting for that who, man. So let's get into the records of these guys, man. So we got Jaime Munguia, man, 41 wins, no losses, 33 wins by way of knockout. 80% knockout ratio, 26 years old, orthodox stance with a 6.5-foot height. Then you got Sergiy Derevyanchenko, 14 wins, 4 losses, 10 wins by knockout. So Derevyanchenko has respectable power. He hasn't had as many fights. You'll see that a lot with these dudes, man. These dudes from a lot of these countries over there, minus Gennady Golovkin, but a lot of these dudes like Sergey, Usyk, all these other guys, they don't have a ton of fights on their records. A lot of them start pros late. A lot of those dudes from the country, so that's the reason why you see he doesn't have as many fights as you would say like a Canelo or somebody like that, and people of comparable age. But Derevyanchenko's a little on the older side than a lot of these dudes. So he's 37. He's more closer to Triple G's age, if anything. But that's beside the point, man. He has a 5'9" height, 67.5-inch arm reach. Okay, so Jaime Munguia is taller and likely has the better arm reach as well. Jaime Munguia style to me is like almost similar to Canelo's. Come forward, no real footwork, basic defense, very slight hand movement, got good upper body movement, good body work. He's very strong, seems durable. And then you got Sergiy Derevyanchenko, same thing. He's more of a mover. He moves better than Jaime Munguia. Even at this age, I believe he's much more of a mover. Both of these dudes, jabs are pretty good. Chin-wise, Derevyanchenko has a damn good chin. And so, as we can see, Jaime Munguia has a pretty decent chin. All right, so we'll have to see how, when he really gets up there in the elite, just fight somebody with some pop, real pop, and good elite skill levels, how Jaime Munguia does. This is not it. It's a good test, a good fight for Jaime, but it's nothing. I don't think it's gonna really be a big hurdle for Jaime Munguia to win this fight. I see it being a lot of back and forth. It's going to be a bomb burner because these dudes both throw leather. But at some point, I think Derevyanchenko's age is going to play a big role in this fight. Probably towards maybe the 8th, 9th round, he'll probably start to gas out. He does that sometimes. You see that in a lot of his fights. He'll He'll look good in the first half. He'll start to slow down a little bit, but he's still tough. He's durable. But I think Jaime, um, this fight, Derevyanchenko never been knocked out. So will this be the night that Derevyanchenko gets slept? No, I don't think so. I think he's more. His chin is good enough to probably survive the storm, man. Jaime Munguia is touted as this big puncher. More than likely, he can definitely hurt Derevyanchenko. I just don't see him knocking him out. I do see Derevyanchenko going down somewhere to like the body. I can see him getting dropped and then getting back up and fighting to the end of the fight. So I got this fight, even though I got to be in the barn burner, I got Derevyanchenko using his bike a little bit more in this fight. Sticking and moving against Jaime Munguia. I got Jaime Munguia chasing him down most of the fight. But then at certain points, I got Sergiy, standing his ground, getting off some shots, dipping out. That's how this fight gonna go. But ultimately, Jaime Munguia is gonna end up outboxing him because Derevyanchenko is gonna start slowing down, throwing less punches. So I got Jaime Munguia, 12th round, unanimous decision. That is my prediction for this fight. But shout out to both man warriors. Shout out to Derevyanchenko, man. He takes on all comers. I love fighters like that. It's sad though because he's pretty much a gatekeeper. When you see these dudes like Derevyanchenko, Gabe Rosado, you be like, damn. You wish dudes like that that take on all comers really get they shine, but lots of times they don't. Here's what it is though. But your boy is tired. A lot of shit I did today, man. I'm tired. But I hope y'all enjoyed the prediction. Let me know who y'all got in this fight. This is Rebel Life Boxing. Catch y'all later on the next one. And I'm out.